Dorothy, you can start.
Good morning. Welcome to today's broadcast. I'm Dorothy Harvey, Information Officer for Great Basin Team 4. Our lineup for today is Tim Howell, Operations, Jeremy Michael, Meteorologist, Jordan Reese, Marin County Fire Department, Gabe Cordelou, IC Trainee. Now I'll turn it over to Tim.
Good morning, everybody. Tim Howell, Operations Section Chief. Had another great day yesterday on the fire. We had crews and engine folks actively engaged on the west side of the fire, down around DP 30, and then up here where we conducted the burnout 2 days ago. Everything's looking really good over here. We had the folks over here on Tango had some new heat detections, so we were able to get on that and start mopping up and monitoring that area. Today's plan is much the same. We're going to have folks back in the southwest corner of the fire. More folks here where we did the burnout, mopping up and dropping hazard trees, and then more continued mopping up and monitoring on the Tango division. And that's it for ops. Thank you all very much.
Good morning, Jeremy Michael, Incident Meteorologist. So again, we have another very smoky, very foggy morning. Some of the local visibilities are down pretty low across the area, and that looks to continue the next several days because until we get the smoke out of here, it's going to be really hard to get the marine layer out of here earlier or even breaking it all throughout the day. Because right now it's sitting at about 2,000 feet. So at least the good news, that's over our entire fire area. So relative humidity is 90 to 100% across the whole area, and that will continue. And the first chance of maybe getting some of this smoke out of here is tomorrow, but probably not until later this weekend as a weather system moves in, and hopefully that will kind of push the smoke out, but that may also kind of reinforce the marine layer. There, you might be hearing some talks as possible precipitation. However, confidence is low on that, and that wouldn't be until the middle of next week, and any precipitation would be very light, probably generally less than 1/10 of an inch and further north up in the Northern California, Washington, and Oregon. One last thing to touch on, the air quality is a little bit worse compared to yesterday. Some of that smoke has settled a little bit more, but generally it's still impacting. If you're overly sensitive or have any respiratory illnesses or anything like that, or you've had problems in the past, you'll likely have problems again the next few days, but we're still not seeing anything in the very unhealthy or hazardous category like you're seeing across other parts of the state. Thank you.
Good morning, Jordan Reeser with the Marin County Fire Department. As of yesterday, we did remove all warnings, evacuation warnings. That was 4 p.m. yesterday, so there are currently no evacuation warnings or any evacuation notices associated with the Woodward fire. We'd also just like to remind people that even though we have a little lull in the weather here, that we're just entering into our fire season, so everybody at home, making sure you're doing your part to make your home safe and defendable, and making sure you have evacuation routes and planning in place as we get into our fire season here in California. And additionally, please do recognize and respect all the closures in the park from a public safety perspective. There are areas of the park that will be opening up here. However, the fire area is closed and there are numerous hazards, especially associated with snags. So please recognize and acknowledge those and respect those. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Gabe Cordelou, Incident Commander Trainee with Great Basin IMT Type 3 Team 4. Again, our crews are doing some great work along with the weather kind of moderating fire behavior. We're all still up here at the Bear Valley, Incident Command Post. Resources right now are at a premium with all the fire activity going on in California. However, we're confident we have the resources we need to button this fire up. Things are looking really good, and we really do appreciate the outpouring of support that we've seen over the last few weeks. The crews really do appreciate that. Again, as Jordan said, we're able to release the warnings for the evacuations, and the park is looking to start opening some portions of the park, and you can check the local Point Reyes website for the park for any continued openings for portions of the park. Again, we appreciate your support, and I'll turn it over back to Dorothy. Thanks.
The fire statistics for today are there's 4,905 acres. It's 95% contained. There's 132 personnel on the fire at the moment, 1 hand crew, 12 engines, 1 helicopter, and 1 water tender. Also, things are starting to wind down, and so we're going to be having these broadcasts only every other day. We will not have it tomorrow. We'll have it Saturday. We'll not have it Sunday. We'll have it Monday, and so on until we have to cut it off. There will be a schedule up on Facebook that tells when these broadcasts are. And once again, for any park openings, please check their Facebook page or their web page. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Saturday.